What's going on, everyone? Strange here, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. This one's gonna be a bit different. I've always wanted to get into like the story and lore side of Destiny. I've always been big into the lore. It's like one of the reasons I still come back to this game is simply because of the lore. But for the first time, I actually wanted to talk about it on this channel, start to make videos on it. Now, this one is not gonna be about past lore. Obviously, I actually wanted to kind of just put my prediction and like my ideas to what the story for Final Shape is going to be, especially with the launch trailer that just came out, and mainly what's going to happen to the big three, Ikora, Zavala, and Cayde, since Cayde is back. So, if you are trying to avoid spoilers, please click off the video now. I mean, if you haven't seen the Cayde thing, then I honestly applaud you for not knowing this long. But yeah, everything else I'm gonna say is part of that trailer. And if you're avoiding the trailer for purpose, definitely click off the video. This is not the place to be. This is the only warning I'm giving you. So if you're gonna keep watching, it's to your own accord. So yeah, Cayde's back, and in the background, I'm just gonna have some PvP. Also, so it's not even like a crazy match too. It's just some generic PvP gameplay in the back. So feel free. But yeah, there's a lot that went in that, but the main emphasis seemed to be on the big three from what I've noticed. Like there was a lot of Zavala in the trailer. Ikora was talking quite often in it, and obviously Cayde had a couple moments too. More than I genuinely thought he was going to have. I thought he was going to be more of a, not like a main character, but kind of like a side-ish kind of character. But based on how that, trailer went, I have a sneaky feeling that maybe Cayde's going to return fully. I don't think we will see him die again. I think he will return. I think he will actually get out of the Traveler. That might be a crazy theory. I think he will actually be able to get out of the Traveler, and we will have Cayde 6 back again. I do, however, think we are going to lose a Vanguard. As much as I want to say it's going to be Zavala, having his new voice actor come in, and he is beyond legendary. His voice is so recognizable. You know, every time I hear him, I think Sergeant Foley, MW2. But he has done so many iconic roles that having him along with Nathan Fillion back as Cayde is kind of a big, it would be a big selling point in its own for people to, caring about the story or caring about the characters. Obviously, that's not a diss to Lance Reddick at all. He is Zavala. And he is just as iconic. But it would not make sense to bring in, if they really wanted to kill him, Zavala off, they really could have before this. To commemorate Lance and to solidify Lance's character. So I definitely don't think they're gonna be killing off Zavala, at least not in the DLC. Just because we have Keith now. So, obviously, if I think Cayde's gonna live and I think Zavala's gonna live, there's only one option really left. Now, I am gonna get back to Zavala, but let's get to Ikora quick. I generally do think Ikora's gonna die, and it's not because of what we saw in the trailer. I genuinely believe, especially after watching Bife's video, shout out Bife the GOAT for Destiny lore, watch Bife's video on his just raw thoughts on the trailer, and I kind of agree that it did look like a dream sequence when Ikora got shot, and then it was the end when she got healed and she popped her Nova Bomb. I do think she's gonna die. I just don't think she's gonna die there. I think she's gonna have a dream of her ghost dying and her losing the light. That's kind of a big thing with her. Goes back to the whole Red War thing with when she lost the light. It kind of impacted her really heavily. So, not to mention too that Osiris is her mentor, and he also did lose his ghost, but I mean, I don't think that's gonna really play much of a point, but it is kind of like a little bit of similarity. But I definitely think she's gonna either lose her ghost and die permanently, or she's just gonna lose her ghost and, you know, get close to death to the point where maybe she's in a comatose state. I just genuinely think we are going to lose Ikora. I don't think that we're gonna see her for some time, which is like probably my wildest theory. I know it's not wild given what we saw in the trailer, but um, it's wild just for the fact that she's been a pretty stable character in the franchise, and it seems like there hasn't been issues with her voice actor compared to Nathan Fillion, who he did leave at one point, and we got Nolan North in there's Forsaken. So obviously, you know, her voice actress is pretty stable when it comes to being with the franchise. I am curious to see though if Nathan Fillion will be staying in the future if Kate 6 does stay. So that is something to keep an eye on, whether Nathan decides to stay, because I think he left because of what's the cop show? The Rookie. He left because of the Rookie. So I don't know, maybe he's got more time, maybe the Rookie is starting to slowly end. I know it's a very popular show. I've seen it a couple times. It's definitely fun to watch, so I'm curious to see what's going on with that, and maybe this is just a one-time thing for Nathan Fillion. Maybe K6 is generally gone, or maybe Nolan North will be then continuing. I don't know. I just think K6 is staying. I think Ikora is going to die, and I genuinely, this one is going to be kind of, I think I remember Bife saying something in his video, but I kind of think Zavala is gonna be corrupted, possibly change his side on his own. I mean, even without looking at that trailer, you know, Zavala's faith in the Traveler has been tested multiple times, and his, no, his idealism has been challenged. So maybe that's the breaking point. You know, his family is also like a pretty common theme that we've seen. There was a picture that came out from one of the YouTubers early playtesting of the DLC that basically was his house. So his family seems to be a pretty common theme in this DLC. And I think the witness is going to provide him with his family. You know, salvation. It's salvation from the pain of him losing his family. So I definitely think that Zavala's not only going to turn, but I have like a little sneaky suspicion that perhaps Zavala might be the final a boss within the story, or final boss. Like, he switches and we have to fight him to get to the witness. I don't know if we'll kill him, and obviously he'll come back because he's a guardian, but I definitely think that it's something that's probably gonna happen. Now, these could be very outlandish things, but you know, just a couple of theories I have on the direction of the game based on like some of the past stuff we've had. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my little rant. I kind of hope to maybe try to do some more lore stuff in the future, especially with, you know, the new DLC. There's some stuff I want to like talk about, some past lore stuff that was my favorite, but yeah, there's only like another minute of the gameplay, so enjoy watching the rest of the gameplay. I'm gonna bounce on out of here. Take care, guys.
You took them, now hold them. Zone A lost. Tell them to line up fast. Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. only 1 minute left. You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is key. This war is for territory. One that you can win. Fight another.